right, as we are closing out our third week of the study here on December 21st, we finally move into the New Testament with a chapter called the Sign of Deliverance. So really looking at the early parts of the Jesus story, the nativity, the birth of Jesus and John the Baptizer and all those things, the stories that we think of around Christmas. But what I tried to do with these was highlight some of the big references that we should be picking up on in this story. If we were, early Jewish readers from the first century, we would definitely be like, "Oh yeah, I recognize what you're doing from my scriptures, which we call the Old Testament." And so I'm tying things back to a lot of what we read about in those first 20 days of this study of what are we supposed to be expecting when we see all these foreshadowings and back references. It's all drawing on Old Testament imagery to bring up ideas in our mind. And so this is looking at what ideas we should have and trying to build the story of Jesus the way that it would be unfolding to first century readers and really how it played out in Jesus' actual life. So it's trying to build those Old Testament ideas so we know what expectations these stories are trying to communicate. So that's day 21, the sign of deliverance.